Yo, it's your boy Chris Webby, and the ground don't stop. This is my story. I started rapping about the age of 10, and I've taken it pretty seriously since then. And at this point, pretty deep in it. Put out a lot of projects, a lot of mixtapes, and now we're hitting iTunes, and we're hitting iTunes hard, and shit is good. Shit is good. I mean, coming out of Connecticut, it's interesting for a lot of people because they're not really familiar with my state, but I mean, I grew up on pretty good hip hop. I grew up on Eminem, DMX, Old School Exhibit, D Block, if you will, Dre, Snoop. Chronic 2001 is pretty much my my hip hop Bible. So, I mean, that's at least how I grew up, out in the burbs of Connecticut. As far as making music, it depends. Sometimes I get in with a producer in particular, and we make a song from scratch and roll with it from there. Sometimes I get a beat in my email and it's so ill that I gotta write to it on the spot and kind of do it like that. I try not to keep any specific process, and I just kind of let the vibes bring me where they will, and just make music as I go, and I have a pretty good time with it. And what kind of sacrifices and setbacks do I deal with? I mean, doing this is a full-time job. Actually, it's more than full-time. To go on tour for months at a time is something that a lot of people are not accustomed with. They don't even understand. It really takes a toll on you. I mean, you miss holidays, you don't get to see your relatives, and it's kind of fucked up. And you have a show in one city and then you wake up in another one. It's fucking crazy. And for most people, it will drive you insane. I know it's driven me insane, but for the better. And I just keep it moving, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot more than a lot of people really anticipate. So, but that just is what it is, man. That's the game, and if you're not built for it, you're not built for it. Is there a message to my music? There definitely is a message. Some of it positive, some of it, some parents would say negative. Of course, I talk about what I do, which is drugs, girls, I drink some booze, I have a good time. But I also talk about the trials and tribulations of having a job like this. It's fucking crazy. And you're constantly being judged. Every day it's either excessive love or hate, and I just have to deal with that. People hating me for absolutely no reason, or loving me because of my music. And it's crazy. And it would drive a sane man to the brink of insanity, for sure. But you just gotta learn how it goes and just keep dealing with it, and it is what it is, man. But there's a lot more to it than the music and the weed and the women, and this is what everybody sees. But there's so much more to it, man, for real. Am I happy with the stage that I'm in? I'm very happy, man. I'm very happy. I'm from the suburbs of Connecticut, okay? So for me to even be in this room hanging out with other MCs, passing joints, having drinks, the cards were stacked against me, if you will. And it just is what it is, man. If you can spit, you can spit. I'm a firm believer of that. If you can rap, you can fucking rap. And, am I happy to be where I am? Man, this is all I do. Like, I love this shit. For real. And just to be doing this and have this be my job, fuck yeah, I'm happy, man. Like, will it get better? Yeah, I would hope so. But for right now, yeah, I'm happy, dude. Anybody who does this for a living and really loves it should be happy. To upcoming new artists, I mean, just, you gotta have your shit together, man. This shit is not for the weak. You're gonna get knocked the fuck down. You're gonna get broken down. The road to be even where I'm at, which is nowhere near necessarily the tip top. You know what I mean? It's very difficult. Like, you better be ready for this shit, because you know, technically, this shit is not for the weak of heart. But if you got what it takes and you really believe in your talent, give it a shot. I'm about to roll this joint and get high as shit. Yo, it's Chris Webby and you're checking out Eastside Visuals.
What's good? It's your boy Nick the Grit. The grind don't stop. And this is my story.